Hello, I'm Kieran Anderson, Group Publisher here at Applied Radiology, and I'm thrilled to be joined in the booth today by Amanda Hamilton. Amanda is the Vice President and General Manager for Contrast Media at GE HealthCare Pharmaceutical Diagnostics Division for both US and Canada. Is that right?
That's correct.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're here today to really explore a little bit about how GE HealthCare is really advancing in, precision diagnostics through lots of innovations, really, in contrast media, new molecular imaging agents, injection workflow. All of this is designed truly to help clinicians, right? And, really, we want them to see more, to be more confident, in the decisions they make. So for that, let's kind of dive right into it, because I'd love for you to tell us a little bit about how GE HealthCare's contrast media offering is different from others out there. What's new? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, what I love about this business is that we're not new. We've been doing this for a very long time. We had a long-standing heritage. We've been able to impact patients over 100 million times. It's about 3 patients every second that one of our contrast media agents actually touches. So we have a long-standing, heritage of doing the right thing for the patient. And with that, we continue to be able to invest in innovations and bringing new things to market. But some of our products do have, 40 years long. I'm a little bit older than them, but they've been around a long time. But they're great products with a great history, and we could just keep investing to ensure that we can continue to bring these important products to market.
That's really, really great. And when you speak about those products, obviously, it's all about the patient, but your customers are the people who work with these products. What are they saying to you these days? What kind of feedback are you hearing from your customers? We're here at RSNA. You're probably talking to tons of them.
What's interesting, it is that we've been around for over 40 plus years doing this, bringing contrast media to the marketplace, but it is still a very much growing industry. This market is still growing almost double digits, globally. And definitely high single digits in the US. And so they're asking us, how do we continue to ensure that they have stability of supply? How do they ensure that they are optimizing their workflows? How are we bringing AI to market? They're asking us to continue to do more, and it's a privilege, and it's also a high task. And we have brought new things to market, such as our syringeless injectors that help with workflow, increase patient safety, optimize the day, be able to sometimes even bring more patients in, see more patients in one day, and reduce costs. We're also looking at driving sustainability, right? They're asking us to do more. How do we take what you have and reinvest it? So we now have iodine recycling. We have polymer bottles, and then just our syringeless injectors themselves are enabling to reduce costs and save contrast. So we're trying to put the package together to present the customer a true contrast media solution, not just a contrast media product. So that's where our focus has been.
That's really, really great. So you're really meeting these evolving needs of all these healthcare institutions, and they evolve almost daily, I'm sure. But that's great. You touched on so much there: workflow and sustainability, and how some of these products are really making an impact there. That's fabulous. As you think about reliability and consistency, I know that's something that's important both to, your customers, but obviously to their customers, the patients, right? How is GE approaching this?
Yeah, I think this is probably the hottest topic in our industry right now. It does take the majority of us to ensure that this beast can continue, right? Because it is a growing population. We have an aging population. We have growing procedures, therefore a growing market with high demand. And so we have seen that in the forefront and have been able to continue to invest in our capacity. We have sites worldwide that can both make all of our products at all of these different sites and the redundancy in our supply chain. So we continue to invest millions of dollars every year to ensure that we are able to bring the right product to the right patient at the right time. And that's really what our job is and what we stand behind every day.
That is so, so important. And I'm sure they are obviously not only just thrilled to have a partner like that, but it truly makes a difference when you can kind of come to the table with those kinds of claims for reliability, and in that capacity, and being so consistent with what you're delivering.
Absolutely. I think this industry has felt the pain in the past with shortages, and we want to make sure that we're the ones that are coming in with the cape and the hero, that we can come and save the day and ensure that that patient is not put to the side because they don't have the right product at the right time.
That's right. So as we start wrapping up here, Amanda, really just in closing, maybe you have a closing thought, both for your customers, for our audience who will be listening into this conversation that we've just had, really what it is about GE Healthcare that you really want them to know.
Look, I think GE HealthCare is here because we see the need. We want to be as close to our customers as possible because we want patient care to be the number one goal for both of us. And so we want to listen to our customers. We want to make sure that we're solving their problems every day. And that, like I said, the right product at the right time for the right patient is really our charge. So with that, I appreciate the time today.
It is truly my pleasure. Thank you so much, Amanda, for joining us in the Applied Radiology booth. And it was wonderful to speak with you. And once again, really, really pleased to hear all of these exciting things that are going on at GE Healthcare.
Well, wonderful. Thank you.